getting killed in 1983. It's actually interesting. Ronald Reagan, who was president at the time, he wrote about this in his memoir. Now, if you know what Ronald Reagan did, was he pulled out after that. He turned tail and run. And he said in his memoir, he said, I underestimated the irrationality of Middle Eastern politics. And we never should have gotten involved in that. Now, if you want to say that Iran backed them, okay. A couple years after that, Charlotte, there was a scandal in the Reagan administration. It was the something Contra, Iran Contra, that's right. Ronald Reagan was selling weapons to the Iranians a couple years after this happened. So to come back now 40 plus years later and use that as the excuse why we gotta go to war with Iran, I mean, just think about how crazy this is. And the stuff he said about the roadside bombs in Iraq is just not true. It's been debunked. It's more war propaganda that's been debunked. I highly recommend anyone can read the book Enough Already.
Josh.
I highly recommend people read the book Enough Already. It is the best book that's been written about the terror wars by Scott Gordon. He has all the footnotes in there. You can go through it yourself. It's completely debunked. Those roadside bombs were built by Shiites in Iraq. Now, some of them did have relationships with Iran, but the majority of Iraq is Shiite. So yes, we invaded the next door country, and we got into some fights with the Shiite groups there. But to say that's a reason why we now have to invade Iran, or we have to bomb them or something, it just doesn't make any sense.